Hey, how's it going? I'm Eric, and pretty much for our service learning plan, well, our service learning hours, pretty much me and my teammates, it's Francisco and Damon. Anyways, the places that we attended to was Habitat for Humanity, and also the Eco Garden. Yeah, those are the Dakota Eco Garden. Those are the two places that we went to do our hours. We mostly focused on Habitat for Humanity. Right there, the people are pretty much they're pretty fun. They're pretty fun. They're friendly. They seem pretty close together and stuff. And what's it called? They're really they're so fun. They're really they haze you, like, like they have fun with you. Like when I was over there, what's it called? Since I'm a construction manager major, well, I'm trying to what's it called, they be going up to you and saying stuff like, hey boss, how's it going, what's the next step, what do I do here, and stuff like that. And like they know we have no idea what to do. So when they asked me that, I was like, I don't know. Like they know you don't know, but they'll be like calling you boss and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these guys are terrible. But they're pretty cool. Anyways, that's the type of people they are. And what's it called? The work that I completed in what's it called? Habitat for Humanity. Well, pretty much it was just painting. Just painting. A whole entire like building. And the other one was the curtain wall. The curtain wall was oof. That took a while. And it was right there. First we got some plywood. We measured them and we cut them with the what's it called, the handsaw. And pretty much after that we what's it called, we nailed it in with the hammer and nail uh, to what's it called, these the pillars in the what's it called, in the house are yeah uh, but what's it called, uh, what what's called knowledge from construction knowledge influenced me in the approach on the project was making sure that you follow the instructions correctly. Make sure all the measurements are right when you're gonna what's it called, when you're gonna what's it called, nail anything in or something like that. Because what's it called, while putting in the when hammering the what's it called, the plywood, what's it called, you have to there's this one pillar, what's it called, stud. There's this one stud which is like really thin, and you have it says like make sure you cut it, what's it called, three no cut it, what's it called, 2 feet, what's it called, from the edge of the plywood, which was like 4 by 8 or something like that. And what's it called, you got to make sure you nail it in correctly at the right size, or else you'll completely miss the stud that it's supposed to be attached to. And what's it called, well, that's why it's important to make the correct measurements. That's something that I knew, and that's something that influenced me while working over there. A suggestion that I'll do, sustainability to improvement, honestly, for Hats of Humanity, it was perfect and stuff. Everything was good. For the Eco Garden, what's it called? The people were they were okay. They were nice, loving, I suppose, sweet. I guess that's all I could say. What's it called? Right there, the only thing I focused on right there, we just painted the inside of the egg, and that's just pretty much it. Well, nothing really influenced me while working right there, like my prior knowledge, because it's just painting and stuff. Um, Suggestions I'll do to improve that is probably focus on what's called. There's too much dirt, like the whole entire ground is dirt. So when there's a wind, like all the dust will go into your eyes, and that's just bothersome. But the top three things, besides that, everything is fine. Uh, for pretty much the three important lessons that I learned from my service experience have to be what's it called. What are they? I have them written down right here. To stay safe, uh, uh, to have the right tool for the job, and to what's it called, to have fun. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, it was a great experience.